That's hilarious.
Where's the camera?
Top.
Hello, everybody.
Wait for me to resume my seated position. Hello, everybody. See, it's annoying, isn't it, when you're not looking?
Didn't bother me. I was going to jump in.
There you went.
Yeah, it was.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
My name is Darren.
Hello, everybody.
He is Graham.
Hello, everybody.
And we have just watched the film Summerstown by Shane Meadows.
Start again, obviously.
Why?
Start again, obviously.
Okay,
Start
you ready?
Again. Come on.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
My name is Darren.
I'm Graham.
And we have just watched Shane Meadows' Summerstown because we just watched Shane Meadows' Summerstown. It's a good film. Tell us the story.
Hang on a sec.
Okay.
I'll stop you there.
What? You didn't like it?
Well, you said it was a good film.
I'd
I'd like to just point out that that's a subjective opinion.
It is. My opinion to be particular.
Not one. It is
You
your
didn't like
opinion.
it?
I didn't see the point of it.
Well, there was
At
actually a
all.
point of it, but go on.
Probably. I mean, it's
Well,
either
tell
gone
us.
over my head or it's too convoluted in the rest of the rubbish.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I didn't enjoy it. Okay,
Really?
Granted. I mean, okay, so this is weird, right? We've talked through films in the past because there's funny things that generally happen in films. We talked through this film as well, and I'm
right.
generally quite good at picking up on things. So
If
I'm saying,
talked through, you mean
I'm saying,
when
look,
the film was on, we talked, as opposed to we watched the film and discussed it.
yeah. So I mean, but normally we can pick it up and whatever. But I'm gonna just offer that as like a little a bridge between the fact that I didn't like it on this side.
You didn't like it. You actively didn't like it.
I didn't like it.
What is wrong with you?
I didn't like it. I
What
thought.
do you mean you didn't like it?
Can I finish my bridge point? Because I'm just sitting here like a tool. Well, you've lost it now. You're not going to hear it.
Finish your thing.
So you got this. What did I say? The side was
not liking the film.
talking.
Yeah.
Or was it not liking the film?
It doesn't
Anyway,
matter.
the point is, I'm saying there could be a good reason why I don't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it, and that's because I talked.
You didn't
through
enjoy it.
I didn't like it.
You
I
didn't
don't know
like
who
it.
it's for. It's like,
What do you mean you don't know who it's for?
you've got.
It's a nice film
all
about
these
two
weird-
people
if
being
you-
friends and getting up to adventures.
If you haven't seen.
Yeah. What?
What? All right.
One
Yeah,
of them.
no,
He hid
okay.
under the bed. He took a shit. He had a little wank.
Yeah. I'm not gonna.
Those kinds of
If you haven't
adventures.
seen the film, I mean, there's not many spoilers to give away
No, not really.
because there's not really much of a.
It's just
story.
about two people being friends.
It's a kid who just turns up out of the blue in where does he
London.
go? London. And he's
I
come
think
from
he's in London.
East Midlands. I don't know where he is. There's no context.
Well, it's about two people being friends. What's wrong with that? Why do you need to know every ins and outs and details?
It's not. It's because
Because
he's a mouthy little sod.
is that just it? You just didn't like him.
I
'cause he
didn't
was a
like
bit cocky?
him. Okay, I didn't like.
You
What
don't-
was his
you don't-
mate's name?
Malik or something like
Malik.
that.
Yeah, I didn't like Malik.
Why? Because you're a racist and you don't like the Polish.
That's two separate points. Yes to both. No, obviously not. I just there was. I just didn't like it.
Why?
The weird soppy ending. Sorry.
It wasn't soppy.
Spoiler
It was
alert.
fun.
Fun.
It was
There's nothing fun about it. They said, let's go on an adventure to France, because that's not impossible at all for two bloody kids to do it.
Why would it be impossible
For-
for two kids to go to France?
It just...
What world are you
I mean,
living
how
in?
old
What
were they?
cotton bud world?
Cotton bud
Like,
world.
wrapped up in bubble wrap.
What, how old were they?
Some kids, yeah, forced into prostitution at the age of 5. So it's not unbelievable that 2 at the age of
They weren't
14 might go
forced.
to France.
God.
I'm just saying the world
By
we live in.
choice, with the kid had no money.
Well, he obviously got money.
I mean, was it?
You don't know how long later it was. They could have saved up for a year. Well, there you go, bamboozled him. Absolute silence.
I was just thinking it's rubbish that you can't just make
Rubbish.
concessions for the. No offense to obviously you like Shane Meadows and obviously you like.
Yeah, but I'm not taking offence. I'm secure in my own knowledge, but I just think you're flat out wrong.
What did you like so much about it then?
I liked the
kids
two main
annoying.
characters.
Both
No,
kids
but they're
are
annoying. But bad things. No, what? Nah, the Polish guy, I don't mind him, and
Yeah, okay. You don't mind him because he's just a blank canvas, which is ironic because he's a painter.
I don't think it's a blank canvas. I just think he's a bit innocent and wide-eyed.
Yeah, he's naive in the world, but
Yeah,
Christ.
exactly. So you got that. You understood that. Oh
my God!
And there's Thomas
Of
Turgoose,
course.
who's a bit of a
What?
dick.
But there's not who?
The main character, Thomas Turgoose.
A bit.
Yeah, he's a bit of a dick.
It's complete.
But bad things keep happening to him, so it's funny. He keeps getting.
None of it's funny because he doesn't.
You laughed.
He does. Yeah. Oh, sorry. When I said none of it's, I just mean none of his actions are funny. Like
You don't.
the
What,
choices
you
he
weren't laughing
makes.
at him though.
The choices he makes and the people he steals like a bag of laundry and stuff and
Yeah.
oh that's blah 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 that's funny. It's not funny. It just wasn't
No, but
even
it's
a
funny when he's
it
then
wasn't
forced
even,
to dress
I'm
up as a
saying,
woman.
I'm not saying that the situation's not funny. Stealing laundry can be funny. It just wasn't funny in
Of
this
all the
film.
films you've seen, that's what you take offence to. Not Silence of the Lambs where someone gets their face ripped off or whatever, or Psycho where someone gets knifed in the shower.
No.
It's just a stealing laundry. Have you had your laundry stolen or anything something like that?
I'm still hurt.
Yeah. It's just not funny. It's just not a laughing matter.
It's not, but it's not just that. It's like
What is it?
it's like and like it's okay, right? Okay, so normally you put in like little incidental. I say normally, as for a filmmaker, you might put in like little incidental situations where he's standing outside of a shop asking for people to go in for him to buy.
There was one just like that in the film.
That's what I'm referring to. Well done, you keep it up, and you're actually listening for a change.
That was a lucky coincidence.
So he, it wasn't. I mean, I have to blame Mr. Meadows for this.
No,
because I think they were bad choices. They were just.
Why were they bad choices?
Okay, all right. His main bad choice was to make the character completely unlikable.
I don't think he was completely unlikable.
Was it? What redeeming features did he have? The fact that things went wrong for him. Is
Yeah.
that literally all?
Well, I don't think he was a bad person.
I think he was a bad person.
You haven't been around bad people, mate.
Welcome
to the real world.
He offered himself up to the big guy with the thong on.
Well, there you go.
That's not
Maybe
selfless.
he's got a history of abuse.
Maybe he's just a little bit.
Maybe
something's he's like been affected in the past.
Do you
by
not think
something,
that
and
it
he's
could be a
unhinged
sort
slightly?
of semi-sequel to This Is England? Like, he could almost be the same character, and he's just run away after the end.
Almost, yeah.
It isn't. It could be.
Could be. He says to the Polish guy, he's like, "This is England." He says the words.
Well, it must be the film then if he says the words.
That's all I can.
It was funded. Are you ready for this? By.
Wait, let me guess.
Okay.
Don't know. Go on.
Eurostar.
Oh, yeah, obviously. Well, not obviously, but I mean,
so it's
there was
essentially
a lot of
one giant, massive
train promotion.
Yeah, advert
to get out of the country.
Well, just
and make your life better to get out of the country.
Well, it goes both ways, but yeah.
Yeah, but we're looking at it from one point of view, and nobody's.
But that doesn't bother you. That an entire
film's
been funded by
a company.
Yeah, that wants to promote its product.
If you watch Fifth Element, you could say that it was possibly funded by.
I would rather watch this twice than watch Fifth Element again.
I know you're saying that just to annoy me, but that has just annoyed me. So don't waste your time.
I won't. I'll just watch this twice. Don't worry.
Yeah. Just watch Bruce Willis and Mila Jovovich and
and it's ruined by Chris Tucker.
Yeah. Look, all I'm saying is that film was bad.
No, it wasn't bad.
A bad film.
I agree that it was quite light in compared to This Is England. Shane Meadows'
film.
previous but I just think that's like, as I said before, we watched
shallow.
It.
Like
it's not shallow. What do you mean shallow? Tell me what you mean.
I mean shallow as in just there's no depth.
What do you mean there's no depth?
What depth was there? A kid runs away.
What depth did you want?
Something like This Is England. This is what I've been like.
So it was because it wasn't about anything. There was no undercurrent of racism or whatever issues that they wanted to.
I mean,
highlight.
if that's Shane Meadows' style,
well, no,
that's what you
we're
can
going
kind of
through
come
them. Have
to
you seen
expect.
What was the underlying message of Room for Romeo Brass?
It was mostly about fatherhood and parental father figures and stuff like that.
Do you think?
Dealing with it and coming to there's also. I mean, you've got a whole range of types of adults in that film, and it's kind of like it's a weird one because you get to see a completely defunct one who they do depend on in the end, but just because he's probably more approachable.
That's interesting.
One guy who's okay, all right. Well,
why did you trail off then?
I don't know.
I think you made a good
And
point.
stuff, yeah. But I mean that topic seems present throughout the films, but there was none of those or any
I think it was a throwaway film, but not in a bad way.
throwaway film indeed.
No, I don't mean it.
Straight into the bin.
No, I just think he's thought, right, we've made a really heavy This Is England type movie.
How
Let's
long
just do
after
something
did he
fun.
make it?
About a year or two.
Mm.
Oh, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know, don't try and...
The kid looks older than a year or two older.
Well, he's just a
He's got
good
acne
looking
and
kid,
stuff.
isn't he?
Well, he is a gammy looking kid, yeah.
Yeah.
Hope he watches.
There's a
it as
scene
well.
where he gets beaten up and you just think,
What are you
lost
doing?
nothing, that character.
Well, yeah. You're supposed to beat somebody up as a threat. Like
Yeah.
he's taken nothing from that.
he'll have temporary pain and then he'll still look ugly.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world.
He might fix something if anything.
Well, it can't do any
Might
more
do him a
damage.
favour, yeah.
Yeah, no.
I can't. It's like, okay, you see, you watch like Stand By Me and stuff.
You've not seen Stand By Me, so what are you going to say?
There's an audience for Stand By Me.
There's an audience for this?
Who?
Well, I don't know them by name.
Tell me their names.
I don't know what you mean by that.
I'll
People
find
who are
them
a fan
all.
of films.
I'm a fan of films. I like films. I know you're doubting it now, but that just wasn't particularly gripping or interesting.
Well, you can't say it
Okay,
wasn't gripping because you weren't paying attention fully.
All right, I've already conceded that I was talking throughout
Yeah.
the film, and
If you'd have maybe invested fully into it and not been, you know...
I felt bad for the Polish kid because like, what's his name?
Who's?
The kid.
Thomas Turgoose, Malik? I
Yes,
don't know.
Thomas Turgoose. What's his name in this?
Tomo?
Tomo. Okay, fair enough. Thanks. Yeah. He just comes in and just ruins everyone's lives. He
He
comes
doesn't
in.
ruin everyone's lives.
You
That
are
kid gets a
kidding
trip
me.
to France at the
You
end.
are kidding me. He steals his photos for a start.
Doesn't steal any
Then does a
borrows them.
shufty over one of them.
Yeah, he does do a shufty over one.
Yeah, if that's a phrase you're familiar with.
Full on naked as well.
Yeah, he's proper strips down. It's
There's
just
no,
kind of
there's
odd.
no craftiness to it. There's no getaway plan.
Do you do it like that?
What, proper naked?
Yeah.
No. Don't do it at all, mate.
I'm a good boy. He just, and like, you know, he comes in and he's got no clothes and he helps himself to his bed when he's upset. And
Yeah, well, that's not an unusual thing. It's happened in my life and it was weird.
Well, exactly.
Somebody helped himself to my bed and I just thought, what are you doing?
Really?
Yeah. I won't name them.
No, okay, yeah, you probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
You won't be invited into homes.
Maybe they're not anymore. We don't know if I still know them.
Okay.
Maybe I thought that's a weirdo.
Yeah.
Off you pop.
Yeah, get out.
Anyway, it's been 12 minutes and it's a film you don't even like for some reason. He's wrong. Go watch it. Give it a chance. And the worst comes to the worst is you spent 68 minutes watching a film that you thought was at best, at worst, okay. It's not long.
There was funny moments. The guy in the thong fishing money out of his.
That's it. You did
crotch.
seem like you were enjoying it. You did seem like you were enjoying it.
I'll give. You know, I seem that way because I wasn't, but I wasn't enjoying it. But I'll certainly give a film time. I'll definitely watch it all
Well,
the
it's
way
only
through.
68 minutes. There's...
Well, thankfully, yeah.
Sometimes I spend that long trying to figure out what film I should watch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, waste all the time.
Mm.
The point, but my previous point, just before we cut this off, you can watch. You know, you got films like Stand By Me and stuff. I haven't seen it yet. Blah blah blah. You got films like The Goonies. You got films like.
This is nothing like The Goonies.
You've got films like. I'm just thinking of these ones where you got like child friendship kind of stories. What's the other one where they go and there's vampires everywhere and Lost Boys?
It's nothing like Lost Boys.
I know it's
Jesus.
nothing like Lost Boys.
Are we
It
just
doesn't have
into the brackets of films with humans in now?
Well, barely because there's a lot of them. Anyway, my point is, if you're going for like these films where there's like camaraderie and
Yeah, I
adventures
agree.
and stuff,
It's not as good as... It's not a
you
classic
don't
like
have
Stand
to
By
defend
Me.
it to the death.
I'm not defending it to death. I've just said it's not as good as Stand By Me.
That's hardly. I mean, anybody could have guessed that. That's meant to be a. I haven't
Exactly.
seen it, but
So
it's meant
your
to be
point is that it's... Of all the films that sort of deal with, you know, youthful friendships,
Yeah.
it's not as good as Stand By Me, or
It
it's not
doesn't
as good as
come
The
close.
Goonies.
Nobody can relate.
But no,
to
but that's
many,
like saying don't
to
watch
anything in
Die
that film.
Hard 3 because it's not as
Who-
good as Die Hard. All right, let's
Who
just
can
whittle it
relate
down
to
to
anything in that film?
15 films that cover
Look.
everything, and we'll say we won't watch
This is
anything else
not-
because these 15 films are the best of what they are.
This is not an efficient way to debate. We're just talking over each other. What can I didn't actually listen to what you said.
We
I was
really
thinking
need to
about
cut
nothing.
this to an end. It's been almost 15 minutes.
I feel strongly. Okay, all right, fine, all right.
We'll make your final points,
well,
and I
everyone
won't
can.
interrupt.
I'm just asking. I was asking you a question actually. I wanted to ask you. Who's taken anything from that?
Me.
What did you take from it?
Pleasure.
No, but like, there's nothing relatable. There's nothing.
There is stuff relatable.
What's relatable
Oh, come
apart from the
on.
overbearing dad who forgives him 5 minutes later?
It's fun watching those two people get up to mischief.
I didn't like it.
Well, there you go.
Too much mischief. Not really. Boring mischief.
That was boring.
They
mischief.
didn't get up to anything.
Can we say
They
goodbye?
didn't do
Seriously,
anything.
this
Alright,
is
okay,
literally
alright,
a quarter as long as the film.
Okay. Watch it and enjoy it.
Do. Bye.
Bye.
That was way too long.
Alright.
Jesus.
Alright. I don't know what you want me to say.